Good evening, everyone, or afternoon, or morning, wherever you're to, depending on where you're to. Thank you all so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. We have got some. Let's see who's in the room. We've got Tony, of course, is here with me on camera. We've got Devil Dog, BC Gerbs, Colbs is here. Old Man King Peter, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Just hanging out here now, taking it easy, relaxing, picking at an old radiator.
Priorities.
Priorities, yeah, priorities. I've got a little bit of it off. Why am I picking at a radiator? Well, I got a project in mind for this. But in order for the project to take effect, I have to have all of the coils, all of the foils off of the radiator. I just need the copper piping in between. That's what I'm after. There's much easier ways to do this, yes, than using a pair of needle nose pliers. But if I'm just sitting here, I can't use power tools while I'm on my live because nobody will hear anything other than the power tools. So, needle nose pliers it is.
Yeah.
For now. But how is everyone doing? Tony, so what's new, Tony? Are you, you were out on a camping trip recently, yes?
Not for a week or so. I went for a day trip yesterday. Crazy fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw your video where you were out walking around and it almost looked like a road, but I don't even think it was a road. You had your Jeep behind you all set up.
Yeah, it's kind of the end of the road kind of thing. A lot of areas out in the Kofa Park are closed to off-road traffic, or you basically there'll be a sign that says. Where I pulled off, there was a sign that said no vehicles beyond this point on one side. And I drove the other way out on that area and just drove to the end of the area, parked, and camped there for the night.
Nice. Sounds like a good time, though. I mean, like that's the kind of thing that I'd definitely be doing, wandering around in spots like that. And it looked like a lot of good areas for collecting stones and that.
Yeah. All the stones I collected from that area are now in the tumbler. Because nice. When I got back, my tumbler was done and finished with the rocks that were in it, which is pretty interesting because I don't remember what rocks I put in there last spring.
So it's all a surprise.
Yeah,
maybe that's where that chunk of quartz is that I give you.
It could be in that pile. I don't even know where I put the pile of rocks. I was like, oh, it's done. I need to keep that tumbler, constantly going because it takes so long.
Yeah. Hey, Bud Falls. Hey, D.
Hey, Bud.
So hey, I saw you picked up a really big piece of rose quartz.
It's in the tumbler.
It's in the
tumbler. As is. I didn't do a dang thing to it. I'm like, nope, I'm throwing that in there, see what happens.
Oh, you didn't even break it down or anything?
No.
Nice.
I can handle rocks that size, no problem in the tumbler. So it's like, no, I don't want to mess with this one. It's not going to be jewelry. I did throw some jewelry quality rose quartz in the tumbler also. So that'll be cool to see how they come out.
I bet you that's going to look really nice.
That big old chunk. I mean, I can't wait.
I bet you that's going to be really nice when it's done.
I hope so.
Oh, I'd say it will. Just by looking at it, Doris, like you sees me trying to do stuff here, Doris.
Well, that's why I used that rock as my thumbnail too, because it was like, man, I find a lot of stuff out when I'm walking around, but I don't find stuff like that.
Yeah, that was a huge piece. You're looking at it, I was like, oh my god, that's the biggest piece of rose quartz that I've seen.
Oh, usually I find them about the size of the tip of my thumb at the biggest,
Yeah, little tiny ones.
Yeah.
But that thing was monster compared to normally what you would find.
I didn't find much on my trip yesterday. A video will be out tomorrow on the walk around out there. I went to a place called Red Cloud Mine.
Ooh, well,
And
that sounds.
it wasn't open.
No?
There was nobody there.
Oh.
And it was like, okay, you know, 2.5, 3 hour drive to get to this place.
And nobody there.
And nobody there.
Makes you just want to.
Nuts, though.
Makes you just want to go in and open it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I looked
Like
on the
steak.
internet. I researched the area I was going to, and it's like, yeah, they have tours and stuff like that. You can dig through their slag pile if you pay them money and stuff like that, and find these red crystal formations. I don't even remember what they're called. It's a mineral you find out here, but
That must be something like those little red stones that you had done necklaces and that out of, was it?
yeah.
Cool. Because I know some of the ones that you done and sent out, and that even mine is kind of a. Well, it's not really a reddish, but it's the two-tone brown, which is really nice. You still got you, Tony?
It muted me.
It muted you, and your video froze.
Interesting. Wonder if I was changing satellites or something, maybe.
Maybe your video is still froze up on my end. I don't know if it's. Oh, wait now. It just blinked again. But nope, I think it's still frozen. Ah. Well, we have Tony on audio, and there's a fantastic picture of him here for you guys.
Oh yeah, that's a great picture. Let me
Okay,
restart here.
Hang on there. Now there we go. There's Tony.
Thanks, Al.
No problem. Anytime. Oh, and Tony's gonna go and restart, and he will be right back. I do have the link pinned there for anyone that does wish to come up and join me. Everyone is more than welcome. We're just gonna have a little chat here for a little while. There you go. Hey, Backlash Fisherman, thank you for stopping in.
Hey, Backlash, how you doing?
So yeah, it's nice to be able to get out to these places. It'd be nicer if they're open when you get there.
Yeah, I went on their Facebook page. I was like, okay, they're open come November, the end of November. So I'm like, sweet, it's the end of November, right?
No, that's what time it is.
I can't understand if anybody would commute to this place. The drive was absolutely crazy, which I'll probably post that video for Sunday.
Yeah, I know your drive back from. I think it was the video before you did the drive back, and you.
Fortuna Mine.
Yeah.
This was worse.
Oh God, really?
Well, I'm doing 20 to 25 miles an hour through these washes, so I don't get stuck.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a different kind of problem than I had coming back at 3 miles an hour from the Fortuna Mine. I basically put the Jeep in low gear, put her in second, just let her crawl.
Yeah.
And that was that video.
Yeah, I know. It took quite a while for you to get back.
Oh yeah. I mean, this one, we're sitting there, we're 10 miles away, and it says I got 40 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it took me an hour.
Oh. So that must have been torture driving that through that like that.
Yeah. It was one of those days the wife was wishing she wore a different bra. He's like, I'm doing whirly birds.
Oh no.
It was fun. Gorgeous area. I mean,
got little bits of aluminum all over the floor now, little sharp little bits.
Perfect for Doris.
It is, isn't it? I'm trying to make sure I get some all as it happens, but you know how You know how that goes.
Yeah, if
Dee
you
said
can
she
ride
can
with me,
relate to
D,
that.
you can definitely relate.
That is though, but I mean, like that's the things that you go through to get to the places that you want to see, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
it.
just
Yeah.
that's all it amounts to is how badly do you really want to see it? If you want to see it, you're going to sit through it.
Hey, Grow Big TV.
Hey,
I
Grow
don't think I
Big.
know that one.
Yeah, I've seen Grow Big in a couple of channels now. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I think it was last place I saw Grow Big was in Chefs, I believe. Maybe.
I just added
Somebody else.
to subs, so cool.
But thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Don't mind me. I'm still picking away at it. I guess.
I
Getting
got
there.
a couple inches now.
Getting there. I keep going back and forth between these two
Oh, okay, Joe.
pipes. Joe from That's It. Yes, I know. I seen him somewhere, but it's Joe. That's his other channel,
Okay.
and I believe it was over on Chefs. I saw you on that channel, wasn't it, Joe?
I'm not saying hi to
I
her.
know. Why?
She just came in. I'd say hi to Doris, but I don't know about Nikki.
Yeah, Doris was just here and left. And all she wanted to do was just climb over everything I was doing.
Yeah.
And she
Sounds
couldn't get
normal.
when she couldn't get no headway with that, she left. Which is
Oh,
exactly
you
what
can't shut me
does.
up, Nikki. You know that.
Nice try.
Not even worth a try.
Nice try. Let's try these for a little bit. Maybe I can snip some of it down.
Sounded like it clipped.
It clipped. It's just getting it in between the other ones is.
That's where I thought you were doing pretty good with the needle nose. At least you can get between the layers.
Yeah. You can spread the layers apart and get in there.
Yeah.
These are cutting through it like butter, but they're not getting all the way in.
My next trip out, I'm going to try to find some more of this.
What is that?
This is a saguaro cactus. Dead, dried.
That's amazing looking. That's something like you would see on an alien movie or something.
But what I want to do is find some that I can cut 2 or 3 inches and make them into like little candle holders. Because that would look cool with a candle in it.
Really cool if there was a candle or something inside of it.
Yeah. The wife said no.
Why?
She didn't like the idea of putting a candle in it.
Well, how dry is it? That's the thing. And is it flammable?
Well, I'm sure it's highly flammable.
That might be the deterrent there for. Should I put a candle?
Yeah, if you're ever interested in what the inside of a cactus looks like, I mean, it's wood structure. Let's see if I can get that hollow on the camera. There we go. It's pretty much hollow. This is the only structure to the cactus outside of the root ball.
That's pretty neat. I like that. I like the look of that.
Yeah, I got it all cleaned up now. I just gotta clear coat it so it stays, doesn't rot away.
Yeah, keep it nice and fresh looking, we'll say.
But I think next time I'm out, I'm gonna look for some more of that to make these little candle holders. You know, you don't have to put a flame inside of it. You could put one of the battery powered candles in it, no problem.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing I was thinking about with it, because if it's really flammable, you can get the little battery tea lights and stuff and pop them in there, and they look just as good as a flame going on.
Yeah.
Hey, Gerbs. Gerbs
Hey,
was in
Gerbs.
earlier too. Yes, I missed you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gerbs. But Gerbs was in here earlier and probably stepped away for a bit. Everything is good, Gerbs. I'm
Hey, Danny.
tearing up some stuff. Hey, Danny. I'm tearing this up because I got a project in mind for it. Yep. And anybody knows that when you're destroying something, that's usually fun.
Most of the time, yes. Simple entertainment can be really fun.
Yes. Yes, it is. Like I said, it's not something that has to be done, so that makes it even more fun.
So how many projects you got going right now?
Well, at the moment, just this because well, I've been back and forth again helping out my friend. He's been giving me a phone call here and there to give him a hand with some stuff. So I never really started any other big projects. I didn't want to get too involved in anything just yet. Even though I have some big projects on the shelf, we'll say, that I want to get into. I'm just waiting till I know, until I get materials that, like, I'm gathering up materials for things. So
Right.
kind of just pack ratting stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
Because I want to make a new costume.
Yeah. You were saying
That is going to be a big build. That's going to be a lot of work put into that. But this is just a smaller project. Like I said, it's not a big secret or anything. I'm just going to make a distiller, a water distiller, and that's why I need the copper piping. No, I'm not making moonshine. No.
Just got to take Nikki's wine and distill it back to water.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna turn wine into water instead of water into wine. But no, that's why I'm picking this stuff apart.
It's
And
out
like I
of
said, this is
humidifier, Gerbs.
yes, yeah, it came out of a dehumidifier. So basically, the dehumidifier was broke, so it was basically on making a dehumidifier for collecting drinking water. That makes sense. So, but there's two of these here. I got this one here, and yes, there's much easier ways to do this. I know. Some people are probably out there screaming like, "Why are you doing it like that? It's so easy."
Got time, and it takes time.
Mm-hmm. You just got grounded, apparently, Tony.
Yeah, no problem. I know she's short, so her arms can't be long enough to reach me anyway.
Yeah, she's not very tall. And we're supposed to get a snowstorm here tonight.
Nice.
And I was going to show everybody the snow starting, but it's like pitch black out now. The sun sets at like 10 after 4.
Yeah, you'll have to wait till a layer of snow on the ground before you can even get visuals.
Yeah, and then now I don't go live until 4:30, and the sun sets at 10 after 4. So, hey, Wyoming Adventures, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
It's really raining out now, though. I can hear rain hitting the house.
I bet you if you covered all that with peanut butter and just threw it outside, those wharf rats would clean that thing right up.
Oh, I don't want to dry them up around the house. They'll never leave. When you draw them up around your house, they won't never leave your house. They will be there forever.
Nah, you can still kill and eat them.
You would have some permanent friends. The killing them is not a problem. The eating them, you may have a bit of an issue with eating them. Just because of where they've been to and what they've been into.
Yeah, Gerbs, he thought about using the Dremel, but he figured it'd be too noisy to do up during the live. So I imagine once we're done with the live, he's going to grab that Dremel and just cut
Oh
it.
yeah, I'll just buzz through this really quick with a Dremel tool or something like that. But yeah, it's I don't want to get too noisy. I don't want to have to completely mute and, at least doing it this way, I can kind of keep an eye on the chat.
Wyoming, I'm with you on that. I hate the fact it gets dark so early.
Yeah, me too. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Right? You can't go nowhere. It's really hard to get out and do anything outside.
Well, for you. Down here, I got clear skies, full moon.
You're not funny, Tony. I'm going to go with Nicole on this one. You're grounded. And my arms are longer. Oh my! Too bad they're all flared there on the end though, because I would have just heated it and took all these out and popped them out.
Yeah, that would have been easy.
It would have been so super easy to do. But work with what you got. That's what it all comes down to.
That's truth. I mean, I've done things the hard way just because it's tedious and keeps me occupied.
Well, see, one of the other things is I'm doing this project and I'm not spending money to do the project. Now, one thing I am going to have to do is this is going to have cold water running through it. So I am going to have to get an adapter for one end to hook it to a water supply. That's the only thing I'll probably have to pay out of pocket for this entire project.
Yeah, it might be a couple cents for a flare. You probably do the flare yourself with your needle nose, but the piece that'll bolt into your faucet.
Yeah, the actual fitting. I'll have to buy the fitting. Now, that's the only thing I will be paying out of pocket for this
the whole
build.
System, yeah.
And that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at things that, and it kind of goes back to a little bit of prepping, because it's looking at things, what can you do with something that's broken and no good that you can repurpose it in some way to make something for yourself that's better. AR Vlogs, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you. I mean, and Tony, I'm sure you're well versed in the don't waste it, reuse it.
Yep. As much as you can, every little thing.
Yeah, whatever you can, if you can reuse it for something else, it's much better than throwing it away into a scrap heap. And at the very least, if this goes horribly wrong, I got some copper that I can sell.
Right.
Right?
Like I was saying earlier, at least, the copper has value. The aluminum has value, so no matter what, easy enough. Hey, Todd.
Hey, Todd, how are you doing? Yeah, but that's the other thing too. All these folds are all aluminum. So that in itself has value. Now, aluminum is very light metal, so it takes
a lot.
the container outweighs all of the aluminum that's in here by a long shot. But because it's a lighter metal, it adds up, and because it's a lighter metal, it's actually worth more.
Yeah, like I said, they're paying 43 cents down here for aluminum.
Yeah. I got to check into it here and see how much they're paying for it here because I'm not 100% sure
Hey,
because
Cobalt.
this was not my intended. My intention was not to sell it. It was to just strip it and use it. Hey, Cobalt, thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate you being here. Hope you're having as good a day as I'm having because I get to break something.
That's the way it is, Gerbs. We used to have a buddy of mine, and he'd just have these big 55-gallon drums, and he'd have them for each kind. And once the drum filled up, you just take it in. The glass, we just break the glass up in the drum. Boy, that thing was heavy at the end, though.
I would imagine it is. Eddie, I'm going making a water condenser. A distillery. Not for alcohol, no. Because I know it's the next. Everybody's gonna think I'm making a moonshine still. I'm not.
It'll look like one in the end, too.
It actually will kind of look like one, but the thing I'm doing with this is I'm gonna make it with clear. The outside of it is gonna be clear, so you can see what's going on inside of it. So, and I think it'll be pretty cool when I gets it all done and gets it running. Make a video. I want to see how feasible it is to be making your own distilled water versus going out and buying it.
Now, do you have a way to bend a pipe?
Oh yeah, I'll figure out. Well, the way these are and the height and length that they are already bent. The only thing I should really have to do is curl them around in a circle.
Right.
Like instead of it being flat like this, it'll bend around in a circle. And I have two, so if I mess one up, I got another one to play with. Right?
Yeah, Gerbs, you can make anything you want where you are, though. Heck, you could probably hunt year-round where you are and not get in trouble.
No, we can get beer kits and stuff like that, but you're not allowed to make, like, moonshine is a no-no, no matter where you are.
But you should be able to make mead, right?
I think I can make mead because that's classified in the beer category, isn't it?
It's a wine, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I can make mead.
And you can make that 190, so.
Yeah. Hey, if I get my
heck with moonshine.
if I get my distillery working good, I can just take the alcohol out of it. I'd need cooler than cold water running through these lines, though, I think, for the condensed alcohol, wouldn't I? Although, no.
It's same process.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
The alcohol goes to a vapor, then condenses into a liquid.
Yeah. So it's just having the cold copper for it to condense on and drip off.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a little still on a website I was looking at, but it was like $200, and it was only like this high. It was only like a foot high. I'm like,
oh wow.
I said, somebody's got that highly overpriced.
For those places you can't get stuff like that.
Yeah. Like here. They priced it with all-in pricing. That's what we'll call that. Well, just give me 1 second there, Tony.
No worries. Yeah, the selling and distribution. The distribution, as long as you're not selling it, you can get away with. But yeah, you need the licenses. Danny, I don't think he's been on the back step for a while. He did do a video.
My last video was on the back step. I don't go out on the back step right now doing my lives and stuff like that because the wood I have makes a lot of noise. And it's really hard to hear anything. Like all you can hear is the poplin, pop and pop and pop. And you don't really get to I don't get to enjoy as much. Like anybody, if Tony, if I was on the back step now and I had this running in your ears with your headphones on, you would hear so many pops and crackles from the wood that I'm using. You wouldn't hear anything else.
Yeah.
So
it's reasonable. I understand.
It's not that it's too cold, Gerbs. I would go out there in the cold. That doesn't bother me, and I will make more videos out there when I get the time and it's light out. Because
I'm with you too there, Danny. The only thing I don't like of the popping is usually it means something's spitting out of the fire too.
Yes, and no. Burning spruce and pine, you'll get that crackling and popping through the entire fire, whether stuff is jumping out or not. It's just going to crackle and pop, crackle and pop. And it just makes it less enjoyable for you guys. Like I could sit there all night with the fire crackling and it doesn't bother me.
No, not a bit.
But for you guys that are listening and joining in, it's not nice when you're sat there and you can't hear anything because all you can hear is the fire burning. It's kind of like, if I was going like this, it would get annoying after a while, right? Like if I did that for the entire live, I think a lot of people would leave. Yep.
Can't handle that. Fire is different though.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody likes fire, likes to be around the fire, likes the sounds of the fire. But if it's overwhelming your audio, that's not great.
Yes, yeah. And then that's like I said, like when I was out there and I had the birch wood burning it and the trees that were up behind the house, I don't know what they're called. But they didn't crackle and pop. Like birch doesn't crackle and pop. It burns. It will every now and again.
Yeah, but it burns pretty quick too.
Yeah, no, birch doesn't.
Birch doesn't burn quick?
No. Birch burns pretty slow. Burns hot.
Okay. Cool.
Birch is a hard wood too, see? But
I don't have much of that around here.
No, I know. I sent you some birch bark. I packed your box of stuff.
The birch bark.
I packed your box of stuff in birch bark so you would have some. Nicole looked at me some funny when I was doing that. She said, "Why are you doing that?" I said, "Trust me, he will like it."
Yeah, I've gotten birch for carving, Todd, and I love it. It's a great. The knife likes it, so it makes it a little easier to carve. But unlike some woods that are just chip, birch you can actually sliver off a pretty good slice when you carve it.
Yeah. Well, that's why a lot of things like your household wooden spoons and stuff like that, a lot of them are made out of birch wood. Popsicle sticks are all birch wood.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different stuff that they make out of it because it's a good material for that sort of stuff.
And when you work it green, it's crazy good and doesn't tend to split and crack as much when it dries.
Oh, we got Eddie in the basement.
Uh-oh.
How's it going, Eddie?
All right, what's up?
This is it. You know me, I'm destroying stuff, so.
Yeah, and Sammy's trying to destroy stuff.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's trying to get into an accident like he does every day.
I might be able to help him destroy some stuff.
Damn it.
I'm good at it.
He's fine by himself.
Burn aspen and oak at night. Yeah, oak is a good one
I need
too
to,
for
you know what I
burning.
need to do? I need to turn this camera around. Just 2 cops right there.
Hmm?
3. They were searching that guy's car.
If they're in front of you, it's not a worry. It's when they're behind you, you have to worry.
Yep.
Watch it. There.
Don't mind me,
I'm gonna
guys. If
show
I'm...
you- I'm gonna show you how this crazy man drives. Okay.
It looks like he drives down the road.
Yeah, he's going 85 and a 65 right now. Hey, stop
just
it.
blew by those cops.
See the speedometer?
Yeah,
Look.
you got to keep going. It's not maxed out yet.
Yeah. He's still got another little ways to go.
No, this ain't freaking funny. See, speed limit just said 65.
Doing 110. 105. Excuse me. He's doing it maxed out, and he's maxed out.
Yep, and he's on the right side of the road.
Yeah, he is on the right side of the road. That's better than most of the driving views we've seen.
Yep.
Jonesy always drives on the other side. That sounds so dangerous.
No, Jonesy likes living dangerously.
Oh my God.
Doesn't look like you're going that fast anymore.
And usually he's riding the truck's butts, like right up on him.
Oh, you do? Okay, I will.
No, I don't want you to.
I will. Help you out.
Oh, semi-truck drivers got a better view of the road ahead, and they take
Yep.
longer to stop, so you can be closer to their back end.
There's another one out there.
Yeah, they're both flammable liquids. 1268, 1993 on the frickin'.
A lot of gasoline right there.
I don't think that's gasoline. I'd have to look it up, but
Well, you
That's
said
the-
1293, didn't you?
come on, Sammy.
I don't think he heard you.
I think he's more holding on for dear life.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Every day, that's what I think when I go to work with Sammy.
Is it the day gonna be the day? Man, oh man, this is getting tanglier and tanglier.
Yeah, it's just going to get worse, Al. The further in you get,
Yeah.
more it's going to be. You might have to bend the pipes a little, just get them out of the way.
Wouldn't be so bad if my hands weren't bad. My hands have been bad lately. I haven't been able
You're
to.
getting stuck behind this Pepsi truck.
Oh, Nicole, they're behind a Pepsi truck. Hey, chef, thank you for stopping
Hey,
in.
Chef. He must be on
Pepsi's
break.
nasty.
Oh, I would imagine chef is on a break. Yeah.
And yes, I'll agree. Pepsi is nasty.
Thank you.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree to that.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I haven't
Yeah,
drank pop in a long time. And I
Yeah, well then
I
you
can't
don't get
remember
a
the
vote.
last time for Pepsi.
If you haven't drank it in a long time, you don't get a vote because the recipe changed.
Yeah, in the 30s. We can't even get that good stuff anymore.
Actually, up here, they put out every year. They put out Pepsi Throwback, and it's the original recipe with the real sugar and everything into it.
Oh, I'm not worried about the real sugar, but the Coke.
Why
No,
did you
no,
say
but the Pepsi they do the throwback on it.
Coca-Cola and Pepsi were originally made with
Slow
Coke.
down.
Yeah, I know.
Can't get that anymore.
No. That one's kind of
Hi,
off.
Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca.
All right, Al, I'm running you, but I'm getting back down. This dude's freaking crazy.
All right. Hold on, Devil Dog, for dear life, and thanks for coming up.
Yeah.
Remember your blindfold next time, then you'll never know.
Yeah.
Well, I can't because every time I try to look down or something like that, he'll freaking be saying, "What you doing? Stop!"
And he's gone.
He's having fun.
Yeah. He was a Marine. He's used to that.
Not in
That
control.
Not in control and fearing for your life. And we know he loves it. Okay. I think I got a little bit of a system going here too.
Well, you're starting to make some progress.
Clear off the bars. I'm breaking it away from this tube all the way down, and then I'm going to go to the other side and break it away from the tube behind it. So it's easier than trying to pick out all the little pieces that were in there.
Dang, Rebecca, it's nice there.
It is nice there. I wish we had weather like that here.
You don't see weather like that.
And my best days in summer, maybe. Other than that, nope. Okay, almost hit myself in the face with that then. That wouldn't have been good. Whole bunch of shards of aluminum in the face. Sure.
Yeah, that won't hurt.
No. It won't hurt at all. Yeah. Everybody's hopping in. We have snow and sunny. I don't have no snow yet, and I'm not really looking forward to the snow tonight. If it comes. Second there, and we got Miss Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing
Hey,
great.
young lady.
I received a package from you.
Good.
It made it here.
How do you like your camera strap?
It is perfect. It is a really nice strap. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Really do.
I sometimes wish I was too not so honest today.
Yeah.
Now, let me preface this. Jerry doesn't want everybody asking if they want a pin made out of wood they have. So I've sent a couple of pieces of a tree that used to be out in my front yard to him for my brother and I to get a pen and pencil set
Nice.
made from that. But
That's
he asked me. He asked me. He said, "Let people know I'm not going to do this for everybody." And I said, "I will."
Yeah. And he'll still do it for everybody.
Yeah, he will, yeah.
I don't know if he will, because what the tree was a silver maple.
Oh, nice.
So it's not a hardwood. It is a soft
Yeah.
wood. You know,
Yeah, kind of like the vine maple.
but the tree has a history in our home. I ended up when my mother paid $1,200 to take that tree down, and I wanted a section of a log, off of a branch. So I was talking to my mom, and I says, "This would really be neat to have something that was from that tree in our home." So I had a section of that log that I took up to the Amish community, and they milled it for me. You know, cut it up, and then I took that wood to another place to get them to dry it out, which they did. And then I kept waiting and waiting and waiting. And the guy wasn't making me my corner sink base. So then I went back up and got the wood and the sink, and I says, hey, I've got to get this done. So we took it somewhere else. I'm not hungry, Ronald. Thank you for offering. So took it to somebody else, and they made me my base for this corner sink that I'd gotten. And it's now in my bathroom.
Nice.
You know, the thing is that I didn't have doors made. I wanted it open where it has these legs that come down, and then it has that triangle.
Oh, that
So
probably
what
looks
I-
nice then.
It is nice. It is. It really is. So we've got a piece of the tree in the house, and we're about to have some pins made out of that tree.
That'll be a nice showpiece.
It will be, yeah.
It'll bring back the memories every time you look at it.
Yes.
It's snowing now, Nicole said.
Oh, it's
Says it's snowing a lot.
Oh, yeah, I can see it building up on the screen a little bit there, but I don't want to shovel.
How'd you like my weather?
I'd much rather have your weather.
It's
I'm
pretty
surprised my humidity is at 24%, though. That shocked me.
I would very much rather have your weather.
nice.
For
Trust me, it's-
sure.
I mean, I the day that yesterday when we went out, I had to wear my leather coat because it was cold. Today, all I wore was my long sleeve shirt. Didn't even get cold.
Don't mind me, I'm just sizing up this aluminum stuff that I'm looking at.
So you're removing the copper,
The aluminum from the copper.
aluminum
Yeah.
from the copper.
This is all copper piping, see? I need the copper piping.
Okay.
I'm denting it up though, something awful. I don't know if it's showing up there. or not.
As long as you don't break through it, you should be okay.
Yeah,
You should be okay.
it's thinner than what I thought, so I'm trying to be as careful as I can. But it's only so careful you can be when you're ripping something apart.
Right. Well, when they make them, they want to use as less material cost as they can, so they use the very thin wall piping.
Yeah. Not only that, it's
I was
originally.
wondering-
Oh, go ahead, Rebecca.
I was wondering where Wyoming Adventures is in Wyoming.
I bet you Peter is loving the fact he's in shorts instead of bundled up right now like he used to be.
I bet you.
I know of a channel that I have been following since I got on YouTube that is in Northeast Wyoming in Gillette.
Neat.
Yes, I bet you are wearing shorts today. I'm not.
I'm not either. And it's 72 degrees out. I should be.
Okay. He's in
Yeah, but
Buffalo.
Tony, you should be wearing shorts.
I got a t-shirt on even. Windbreaker over that.
Bighorn Mountain. Okay. I've been to Cheyenne. I've been to Gillette.
Nice.
West of, okay. You're west of Gillette.
Chef's in shorts. It's definitely warmer where he is.
Yes.
Chef, Chef is always in shorts.
I don't think he owns a pair of pants, does he?
I don't think he does. No, he has dress shorts and everything. I bet you. They're not like they're like dress
There we go.
pants, but they're all cut off. And
Now you guys can see me a little better.
yeah, you got some real bright light coming there behind you.
It's called sunshine.
Is that what that is?
My door is open.
I thought there was something wrong with the lighting in our house.
I have the light off on the ceiling. Sure, I'll take some milk. You guys are going to get to see a really pretty, my favorite. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
That's nice. Except I don't think Al wants to see snowflakes.
My snowflakes are real. Oh, we got
Uh-oh.
a guest coming up. Oh, yeah, okay.
Hi.
This is
Oh, you
looking
can see
out-
it in the lights. Yeah, you can see it down in the lights. Oh, it's blowing good too. Look at
Yeah,
that.
it's windy. It's supposed to be a storm here tonight. It's supposed to start storming really bad.
So it's going to start icing over the bay pretty soon.
Maybe it depends on the ice flows and that. Sometimes we'll get it. Usually it's every 4 or 5 years the ice flows move in and freeze over the harbor. Oh, gone. That was a quick little view. Thank you, Doris, for putting that up.
Thank you, Doris.
You got too many fur balls in the house at this point.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, this would go much easier if I used a Dremel on it. Definitely.
I got a Dremel. I got all the attachments for it. I hardly ever use the thing.
That's like mine. I hardly ever use it.
I don't
Hardly.
mind.
But there's Seriously.
Cleaning this, I would have been better off with a Dremel to do the work I did on this. But I used a pick and a knife.
That is.
But there's times that's a cactus. I was looking at that too. It's really nice
Oh,
looking.
that's a cactus. Wow.
Yeah, that's cactus.
But there's just times where
And it's tough. I probably could crush it, but I can put a lot of pressure on it and it's still structurally sound.
When you think of a loofah,
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
it's not exactly like a loofah, but it makes me think of a loofah.
Yeah, that structure that it's made of.
That
Yeah.
structure, yes.
A lot of the cactuses I find they're dead out in the desert here that have the same kind of structure. And
Did they
basically
buy it
what it
first?
is each one of the holes is where the thorn comes out.
Wow.
And this is a swirl cactus. This one is. But I think in a couple of my videos, I showed some of the others I ran across. This one was just cool.
So I'm just wondering, Tony, they're dead out in the desert. Did they die of thirst?
Oh, I guarantee it. I don't know. I mean, I walk around and I see trees that are dead. And then I see trees that are alive right next to them.
Yeah.
So you don't know. I don't know whether it was disease, insects. I don't know about insects. We don't have much but flies around here. But yeah, I don't know why they die. I mean, sometimes they get washed in the washes and uprooted. And definitely they die like that. If you're not in the ground, you're not going to live.
I know one thing for sure. I know when you're out walking around, you said before, you have to keep constantly looking up. Seeing the size of some of those cactus that you're walking around, I would say you definitely look up. That's the last thing you want to walk into is one of those.
Yeah. Well, some of the big swallows are just ribs, just long ribs all the way around it, and the rest is gone. It's weird looking. You know, I think next time I go out and bring my twig stove, cut up a whole bunch of that stuff. See how well it burns.
Wyoming
Wyoming-
Adventures is wondering, do
I
people
think
use them for aquariums or reptiles?
I think so.
I think
Maybe
they
not-
do too.
Not for, I wouldn't think for aquariums, but maybe reptiles they would.
A terrarium or something like that would probably be
Yeah.
pretty good. I mean, something like this, you got a big enough tank. I mean, it is hollow. Yeah, it's hollow all the way down to the root ball. Took me forever to clean that out, but you can't exactly reach in there.
kind of tough to reach into that one and see what's going on.
What I'd do is I'd go through the holes, the bigger holes, and wiggle my pick around inside there to chip out the little bits and stuff like that. But I actually designed this so it actually stands now.
Oh, nice.
And that was the whole idea of that.
Yeah, rather than having it just tipping
Yeah.
over.
I took it in the house, set it on the counter, and the wife's like, "No, I'd rather have that just laying on the counter." Wasted my time.
All the work to get it to stand up. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I had to cut it like 4 or 5 times just in one spot because it had one main root coming out. I just kept cutting that till it standed up pretty straight.
Wyoming.
Like I said, I'm going to find more of this, and I'm going to cut them about 2 inches tall and make candle holders out of them. So I think that'll just look cool.
What kind of birds do you have that like chewing on cork bark?
Yeah, I was just wondering that same thing.
I'm like, what kind of birds does he have?
It's
All
interesting.
kinds of birds. Priority around here is flycatchers and pigeons. You get the occasional hummingbird flying around. And then there's birds that are moving so fast, I don't know what the heck they are.
Oh, budgies.
Oh, budgie birds.
Budgie bird.
Parakeets.
Yeah.
Nice. Mom used to raise them, and she used to keep them in her top pocket. Like in her shirt pocket, walking around with the little birds.
Well, you guys need to get yourself a parakeet, and you throw all those wine bottle corks.
Those. We'd never need to buy food for them, that's for sure.
Not if they eat cork, that's for sure.
Is that cork?
No, he is taking apart a what would you call that?
Radiator.
A radiator, yeah.
He's taking apart a radiator.
Not very efficiently at that.
I wish I could have sent this to you.
Oh yeah, no, I got lots of tools.
But
for
I
you.
couldn't.
But no, they would have take that at the border.
Oh, I know they would have.
But I got lots of different tools. I got wire cutters and pliers and needle nose pliers and
This one's made by Gerber.
yeah,
Oh,
Gerber.
good one, yeah.
That's the name of my machete. That's their good brand name. That is.
Yeah, Gerber makes some great products. I've had a lot over the years.
Yeah.
I carry a Leatherman now because I found one that had all the pieces I actually like. for when
That's
I'm out
another
camping
really
and
good
stuff.
name. That is.
Of course, my
Is
leather
this-
room's from the 60s.
Is this one for cutting a tree branch?
Yes.
Looks like a saw. Yes. Yeah. Hey, TM Fishkeeper, how are you doing? Thank
And the
you for
reason the teeth are shaped that way is so it's easier to sharpen.
Yeah, it's more like a serrated edge
Because-
than.
Yeah.
Because the back side
It's flat.
is flat.
Yeah. That's so you can sharpen it easier. It's best for cutting rope and stuff like that, though, than wood. Usually, wood, you kind of want the teeth to cross.
Yeah, the
It
teeth
has,
could be.
it
Yeah.
has too small, then a large, too small, large, too small, large. So it's
Yeah, great for cutting through plastic, rope, cloth, food. comes down to it, food. All my knives have to work for food.
Yeah. If they don't work for food, they're no good.
Yep. Yeah.
Then
It's
there's
my other
three more.
gloves.
There's three more things on that side of a
Can opener.
bottle opener,
That's can opener.
can opener.
Yeah.
Phillips.
Nice.
And that one I'm not really sure.
The heck is that?
Hold on. Let me get rid of the very sharp.
It looks almost like
Yeah, please get rid of the sharp.
There's a loop button. There's a
Otherwise,
there's a
Ronald will
line.
be getting the bandages out.
Okay. Okay, that's now locked. On this side, it has a lock. Here we go. This has a
Hang on for a
point.
second, Rebecca. Just let me.
I don't know. It'd be good for tying fishing line too and fishing, but I don't know what that is.
Has this little point to it.
Man, I don't know what you would be using that for.
I don't either.
Anybody know?
Yeah, anybody in the chat know what that piece is
Does
used
anybody
for?
know what that one's used for?
It could be to put a ring on and use it on a keychain. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It is interesting. And now the other side. So I have a file.
Nice. Those are very handy.
I have-
Except you can't
Follow your-
sharpen your knife with that file.
But I was just figuring that file was just keeping your stuff in order.
yeah, there's a file.
It's filing it away.
That's a file it, yeah.
No, I don't think so. It's to pick my nose with.
That's a nice one, Tennessee. I like that one.
Of course, there's a knife that I'm gonna get.
Oh, that's a
I'm gonna
nice
get-
looking knife too. Look at the shape of that.
Nice.
Yep.
Hey, Tiffany. Hey, LW.
Hey, Tiffany, how you doing?
Thank you for stopping in.
LW. Boy, I missed some chat here, didn't I?
No.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
there's
multi-tools.
And then we have these three.
I think bottle opener, your screwdriver. I like the idea of the bottle opener and screwdriver in one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then-
that
Then we've got this one that's a screwdriver, and then this one's a very small,
Like an
screwdriver.
awl.
yeah.
It's more
I think
like it's more like a chisel because it
Yeah,
is,
okay.
it is tapered here.
Okay, then it's an awl, yeah. Because usually when you use an awl, you drill with it, so you're twisting to go through wood, leather. But that round one, I don't have a clue on what that is. I've seen a lot of things too.
For a long time, I didn't know how to get this out. I kept looking at it, and I was like, how do I open? You see what's on the side?
Oh, so you just slide them up and down.
Slide it out.
You have to hit
Ooh.
both.
You have to hit both.
Hi,
middle-
Winks.
You have to
Hey,
hit both.
Winks.
Hi, Winks. You have to hit both middle buttons.
Ouch.
Now
Okay.
this is the one that I really like. Is you see that stripping tool
Nah.
Oh, nice.
down at the bottom? If you look real close, you see that little circle? You can strip wire with this.
Yeah,
There's a little
I used to take mine and put a file, close it, and slowly file into making a wire stripper into the bottom of my tool. I haven't done that with my Leatherman because I'm not touching anything. It's ancient, but it had all the things on it I wanted for when I'm out camping.
Yeah. So
and that's a
don't
priority.
mess with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need a wire stripper when I'm out camping so much.
No.
How you doing, Purple Wicks? Great to see you, my friend.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to
It
clean
is.
up a little bit of mess.
The only thing Wyoming Adventures is I would love to have a case, to put on in my purse with this in it,
Didn't come with a
Send me-
case?
Send me
No.
the dimensions, Rebecca.
Okay.
I have a little bit of leather laying around.
Okay.
I'm sure you
That
want
would
leather.
Or your Leatherman?
Well, it's a Gerber, but
My Leatherman is
Barber.
in a leather case too. Yes.
what's really nice on here, it has a tape measure too.
Yeah. Yeah, my Leatherman has one, which I was shocked because it's very old. I found it at a rummage sale. And I was like, all right, open it up, start looking at okay, this has everything. Oh dang, Al.
That was
found
that
it.
was
Area 51.
nice people.
This is what it was.
You need a crucible so you can start melting that stuff down.
Yep.
We got blue up here.
That'll come in time. I think if I get a crucible and melt it down, then obviously it'd be worth more as ingots than it would like this.
Well, it'll take up less space and
Yeah, take up a lot less
just getting rid
space.
of all the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's a
any
lot.
Not a problem.
most aluminum, like aluminum cans, have the paint and that's
Yeah.
impurities that you got to burn off to get pure
Yeah, this
aluminum.
stuff
But what you're
doesn't-
using with, yeah, you don't have nothing on that.
No, there's nothing on it. It might be a bit of dirt on it from stuff, but there's nothing on it. It's just a pure.
When I
It's like taking the heat sinks out of computers.
Wyoming Adventure said I found one on a fence post in the mountains. Yeah, someone forgot their tools.
Oh my!
Oh, that's a bad maneuver, but yet score.
Good for you, bad for them.
Yeah. I mean, I
Really
remember
good.
hiking a river one time, and I'm wishing the whole time I'd brought my fishing pole.
Yeah.
So I stopped, pulled up next to this log, and sat down, and I'm starting to make my lunch. Right next to me is a fishing pole. I hadn't seen anybody in like 6 hours. I'd been out here, and there's a fishing pole laying up here. I used that thing for years.
Yeah.
Like, how could you forget your fishing pole, especially on a place like that where there's fish everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, finders keepers. That's the way it is in the wilderness.
Yep.
Because you have no idea whose it could be.
No, how long has it been there? You have no idea.
No, that could have been there for a year.
Yeah.
Now, in the meantime, with fishing line and stuff like that, if it's there for any amount of time, the line would have been rotten.
Well, this thing was only a few feet off the river, so I was the first one to run by it after the person left it there, obviously, because otherwise somebody else would have picked it up.
Oh
The
God!
fishing line was still good. So I used it. I was fishing.
Well, it probably wasn't there a super long time,
No.
right?
Now, I found fishing rods before in the water and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, yeah, that line is shot and it just brittle, especially monofilament, and it just gets old
Rot
and
it off.
snaps.
Yeah.
Can't even tie a knot.
Did you find
What? What do you
Did
mean
you
it's gone?
Outside?
Oh, just a second, Gus. Yeah, what about it?
It fell off with the wind and hit the house.
Oh no. Hang on a second, Gus.
Tragedy on the back step. How you doing, Ronald?
Good.
hold on, I'll be back.
Oh,
You know, he's almost got enough hair he could put a tie on it. Oh, okay. So everybody just leaves me alone. Oh, Finding a tackle box, that's pretty good, even if it isn't a cold lake. I've dove for things like that. We're up in the Olympic Mountains hiking one time, come to this waterfall, and down in the waterfall, you can see the shiny thing down there. That's ice cold water off the glaciers. And it's like, three of us tried multiple times to get down to the bottom of the hole. And we got down close enough to figure out it was just a pair of scissors, but oh my, we never got them. It was just way too deep in there. Fun trying. It was a hot day, and jumping in glacier water is pretty cool on a hot day.
Well,
What?
no, like Nicole thought she heard a bang downstairs next to on the side of the house, and she thought it was my outdoor camera had came down, but it didn't.
Oh,
So
did she go outside so you could lock the door behind her?
no, no,
She didn't lock the door behind you then.
no, I didn't step outside either. I can open the door and I can see right where I can reach out and touch the camera from where it is too, upstairs. So
That indoor
Wasn't that
camera
fun?
you were showing, that's a pretty cool little product.
oh yeah,
I
this
don't
one
have a
here,
use for it. Yeah, I don't have a use for it, but that's pretty cool.
I like this. I plugs this in. I gotta plug it back in now. I plugs this in down in because my living room kitchen is attached. So I plug it in the living room and you can see like if anyone come in my house or anything like that, I can see them on this and it's pretty cool. I like it. It was a great little thing.
Wyoming, we have done quite a few camping and challenges. Not just camping, we do it so it's open enough for people even that don't go camping can do the challenges also. And we were just talking about this last week. We need to get back and active on working on this.
That's something that we are going to work towards is getting back into the whole camp challenges because we actually have a hashtag done up called Camp Challenge Alliance. And if you go on, I think Tony, you got a master playlist for it too.
Yeah, I think I haven't updated it in a while, but I do have a master playlist for the Camp Challenge Alliance also.
So if you go in on our channels, you can one of the playlists on there is the Camp Challenge Alliance, and that shows everybody that took part in it.
And you're welcome to take part in any of the challenges we have done so far and post a video about it. We're not picky, we're not restrictive, we're very open, and we enjoy watching the videos.
Yeah. And there's chances to win prizes. We give out stickers and we've been talking about plans for giving out some bigger prizes and that, but nothing's finalized yet, but we do have talks about it and there is a sticker for it. I had one here.
Oh, come on, Tennessee. That hot chip isn't even hot.
Did you eat it, Tony?
Oh no, I've eaten hotter things for sure.
No, I didn't eat it. No. But that's not hot. I ate it. It was bloody
I'll die off camera, not on camera. Thanks.
Yeah. I almost died on camera. Literally. My mouth started bleeding and everything. I was like, oh, I'm bleeding. Everyone was like,
Gerbs ran for
poor
cover.
Gerbs. Oh my God. Poor Gerbs. He was like, hump, jump. And then he just grabbed the coffee and he was like, oh, and that was it for him.
Yeah, he was in the bathroom. Girlfriend was knocking on the door. Are you alive in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's alive in there. We can hear him.
We got trouble.
I had to take care of something.
No problem, Rebecca.
No
You
problem.
want to see
I see Ronald's not around anymore, so interesting what you took care of.
He's in his room. I have a another dog here. So, and it's a male and he's intact, just like Blue. So we had to take my dogs to the back, keep them there so the dog could come in. So, yeah. they have met. But look at this cute little carrot.
Mm. It's
Somebody needs to
growing
work a
toes.
it needs a pedicure.
It's growing toes.
It's growing. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's really kind of cute.
Oh my.
I'll be right back. You guys took your
I
break.
love-
I'm
No problem. No problem. I'm just still working on this thing a little bit.
I have this carrot, this thing that you can put vegetables in that
Mhm.
has these 4 blades down in the bottom and it's at like a pyramid. And then you have this thing that you push down on things that will somewhat evenly divide it.
Oh, neat.
So you can make like carrot sticks,
Nice.
so. But yeah, this one's it's so cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's 4 little carrots growing off of this one big one.
He just wanted some friends, that's all.
Yes, he did.
Oh, this is tedious.
Oh, I bet it is. I'm guessing that you really couldn't use a torch.
Well,
Could you?
here's the thing. These ends, these little circle pieces are all like soldered in.
Oh,
So if I heated this up, I could pull these out, no problem, and just put them back in after. But the pipes won't pull out through because the ends of the pipes are all flared so that these could go in there.
yes.
So I'm stuck with having to try and strip all of this off.
Well, I was thinking of heating up the aluminum, or as people over in England
Oh.
say,
Aluminium.
aluminium. I don't know which is correct.
It's aluminum.
They're just trying to be weird.
Aluminium is just, yeah, weird. It's aluminum. You don't say aluminium foil. You
No,
say
you say
aluminum foil.
Aluminum. Yes.
Hmm?
So someone has got their, let me see, where was it? Rebecca, I have a carrot envy. LOL. She can grow one better than me. I didn't grow this. This I picked up from the pantry today. So I don't grow carrots.
I grew some carrots. Hey, Buddy Big's Adventures. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Well, Al, he's got a short growing season, so I'm sure he grows short carrots.
I grew really short carrots this year. They were really, really short. I tried, though. It wasn't from the lack of trying. It's just for the lack of weather.
Yeah.
Well, buddy, I'm happy you enjoyed the sticker.
Hey,
I hope
Judge
you got a
Webb.
bunch more.
Hi, Judge
Hey,
Webb.
Judge.
And Buddy Biggs, thank you for doing that for me. And just let me know when Jamie says he's gotten it. In a roundabout way, I'm sending someone a hat with Buddy Biggs helping me. And I am so
Nice.
grateful. I am so grateful for that.
That was awesome of you yesterday giving away the 2 hats.
It was really nice.
Well, they
I
still
stayed
haven't.
out of it because I enjoy mine. I don't need another.
Well,
Yeah,
I didn't enter because of the same thing. I have 2 ear hats and they're fantastic, and I'd like for someone else to have one rather than
I can't even remember the last time I wore it, but I know you sent it to me the day before I took a camping trip, and I needed that thing for that camping
And-
trip.
And
Yep.
I wanted to let Tennessee Fishkeeper know that I could not choose somebody for the hat that he had won on a giveaway that I had given that hat away. And it is going to be with his name on it. I will leave that Post-it note on it that it came through you, and it's going to be given away Saturday on Andale Homestead and Jesse and Lisa's giveaway this
Nice.
Saturday.
Nice.
So it just makes me feel better that it will go to the person that's supposed to get it. Because I couldn't pick somebody. I couldn't. So
Well, it's hard to just randomly pick somebody out of,
yeah,
It's better when it's done randomized by something else, like
something else. Yes.
a little giveaway tool or something. Because you can't. I mean, like, there's no picking and choosing favorites.
No.
We love everybody that comes in, and we appreciate every single one of you guys. So we can't just say, "Oh well, I'm going to give it to so and so," because they're there.
I tripped over my own chair.
what did you do that for?
Don't fall. Don't fall and hurt yourself.
I don't know how the lighting is, but I want to show you one of the rocks that just came out of the tumbler.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That is so beautiful.
That is nice. That's a quartz, is it, with black streak running through it?
Oh, it's blue.
It's blue? Wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
it's
blue.
a dark blue with a light blue mixed in.
My colors are really off on my computer.
I'm gonna definitely make this into a necklace, but I might keep this one.
I'm going to make a necklace, but nobody's going to get it.
Yeah, that,
Yes,
hey,
it
you
is.
know,
It is definitely a noisy situation. Is it? Wyoming Adventure says, "Is it an agate?"
no, I don't know what it is. I found the rock last winter when I was down here. I don't remember where I found it because it does not look what I found like what I found. So I don't know.
Could have came from anywhere.
It could have came from anywhere, yeah.
And I think this is marble.
Oh, without touching it, I can't say. Because a lot of the
It's kind of
calcite is like that. I mean,
it's smooth. It's smooth. I can definitely tell it's smooth. Is that some of the ones that I sent you?
This is one of the ones you sent me. Yeah, done, polished
Ow.
up. I mean, it's too big for jewelry or anything, but it's still a really cool rock.
Still really nice.
Wow.
My
And
And
lights
last year, I did find a hunk of rose quartz, but not near as pure as the one I got tumbling right now.
Oh wow! Look at that.
And then another one that's just too big for jewelry. A lot of the ones I just got done tumbling are too big for jewelry, but
Now,
one of the
if,
crystals, you can't see
if-
that it's on camera, but this is clear.
you can see the light shining through it, actually. But if memory serves me correct, that rose quartz one that you have in the tumbler now is almost pointed on one end.
Yep. I don't know what it's going to look like in the end, but
You know what I think it would look good as? The top of a walking stick, like a staff.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
it's big. It's big, and if you could,
I wonder
Get
if I
away to-
have that picture. Let me look real quick in my photos. I did a walking staff with a carnelian agate in the top. And it took me almost 3 years to do the staff itself. Oh, come on. I got to have a picture of that thing somewhere.
that's pretty cool. Buddy Biggs. They got a thing of pay dirt. And it's got all kinds of crystal.
That's absolutely awesome. I've been wanting to do something like that.
I want to try. Well, one of my videos, I did the panning for gold.
Yeah.
I want to. There's other places I want to go to where I might actually find some gold.
Why,
On your
why-
island?
Mhm.
Why- Wyoming Adventure asked me a question about this. To me, it feels like a smooth bar of soap. So yes, it does kind of have a waxy feeling to it.
Yeah, to me, it looks more like a calcite, which is a type of quartz, but they're usually milky and soft.
Yes, it feels very soft.
You
Man,
can get a gold pen for about $10 online, and if you get a bag of pay dirt with it, it's really relaxing but exciting at the same time. I bet it is. There was one thing I was watching, and this guy was going into Home Depot and taking the bags of play sand and running it through a sluice box.
Oh, that's a good
There was-
idea, too.
There was gold in the play sand
What?
when he ran it through the sluice box, and he did it at multiple
Gold is
locations.
everywhere.
Yeah. There's gold all over the planet now. Some places it's not feasible to mine it, but there's actually a spot here in Newfoundland now where they're opening a gold mine.
Nice.
So maybe what's soft? The stone.
Yeah.
It's a soft rock.
I'm
Uh,
gonna
Rocks
be
rocks
back.
can be hard, they can be soft, and the only way you really tell is to take an instrument or a knife to a rock. I do recommend using a good knife on a rock,
No,
but
give it a little scrape.
yeah, and a hard rock, it'll do nothing. It'll sharpen your knife. A softer rock will actually chip or scrape. That's the easiest way to tell. Not the best, but
Hi, Danny.
I hope I don't lose power.
I don't know. I'm on the other side of that equation. I hope you do.
Yeah, but thanks, Tony. I appreciate the support. That's how much Tony wants to hang out with me. He's hoping I lose his power.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Boy, I take a lot of photos. It's hard to search through here to find that staff.
That's the worst when you're looking for stuff like that. You
I
don't
did
realize-
a giveaway. I did a giveaway on Facebook, and the winner got that staff for the giveaway.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you never really know how many pictures you got until you start looking through them for stuff like this.
Yeah. I don't even remember what year I took the picture. That makes it tougher
Tony's
for
on-
sure.
Tony's on the big old wall goose chase now. No. We got more storm footage here now, guys. Look at this. While Tony is looking for his picture.
Oh, look at the storm footage. Oh yeah, she's still blowing pretty good. Yeah. Somebody walked by your house, Al.
Oh no. Somebody walked by. Oh no. That's not allowed. I'm going to have to go out and put a stop to that.
You don't know how many pictures I took of chili dogs.
All chili dogs all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, when you like something, you take pictures of it, right?
Yeah, before, during, and after. Not so much the after.
Not so much the after. No, I can do without seeing the after pictures. The before and the during, yeah, I can deal with that. Well, and gone again. Now it's just me on screen, fiddling away. I got a good bit done.
You're getting there.
Still working on it. Still working on it.
I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Alvin. That's nice to meet
I
you.
don't think I know back yet.
Part of my
this.
step. Oh, nice.
I didn't know if you'd seen this. I've shown it on other. It's crystal. It's like the same ones
That's
that
a
I
pretty
said.
good formation. Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? Now here's some more over here.
About $56 for that.
But yeah, how I came to have this was I was driving and there was this milk crate that had fallen over off of someone's whatever vehicle or trailer. And I have a lot of this. I would love to get this polished and
Well, you can just sit there and keep rubbing it and get the polish.
Yep.
yeah,
Might
like-
take a while, but
I do that with a lot of Jaspers. I'll just rub it on my denim because it doesn't take much friction to really polish up that Jasper rock. Then, of course, there's times I'll tumble it too.
Remember? He's disassembling something, Danny, to get the copper.
oh, I'm
What's the tubing?
going after the copper tubing that's in this. It's an old radiator out of a dehumidifier, and I'm going to make a water distillery out of it.
Des, you're not awake. You're still sleeping in your chair.
Hi, Des.
Hi, Des.
Oh, dang, I'm not finding that photo. Must not be in my stash. This is a cool staff. It was fun to make.
I bet. Oh, well, that's what I was thinking too, though. With that piece of rose quartz being the size that it is, and not knowing, exactly
No,
what
yeah,
you want to do
good
with it.
idea.
That I think that'd look really nice on the top of a staff.
Well, if I can find a big enough piece, I'll make a desert staff. Oh, flies.
Oh, I am so gonna have to vacuum up in here very well.
I bet so.
Thousands of pictures
All of
on
this
Google,
stuff.
thousands of pictures on my computer. All I know is I set it up against the front of my truck, so I might have a chance to find it if I see the front of my truck.
Oh yeah, look for
These
something
pictures
familiar
are like
out of it.
that.
Yeah.
Pictures are so tiny.
Well, I wonder how much. Well, I do have my Wyoming Adventure. If you want to go to my email, to my about, I don't know where you find the about page now, but
It's on the
Um,
main page now, actually.
It's on the main page, just under
on the
your
main
title.
page.
You click the
Yeah.
little underscored arrow, and it takes you to the about.
Okay.
Took me a while to find that too.
Yeah. I wish
And
they'd
I
stop
can-
moving stuff around.
Exactly. I was like, well, where's my about page? I just put my address up on there, and now I can't even find to see if it's visible. Hello, Des.
Hi.
How are you doing, Des?
Email me your
Hi.
address.
I'm gonna turn my camera off because my son's up and down. He's cooking a pork butt in the crock pot. I'm getting the whistle. Turn off the camera.
So your butt's in the pot?
Yeah, my butt's in the pot.
Wow.
Hi, Peter.
That would be so cool. Definitely get someone's help.
I'm going to change my avatar. I'm going to my 24-year-old self.
I didn't see the difference.
Oh, there's a difference.
Only if you want there to be.
Yep.
There it is. I actually found it.
Hey, that's okay, Buddy Biggs. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad when anybody can make it to my lives.
Oh,
We're trying to do Gordo's mojo chicken. Mojo's pork, black beans and rice on the side. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
I was looking forward to this until I started it.
Yeah, I heard you say that. Oh boy, you got to vacuum really well after this one.
I found the photo and I'm sharing it, so it's up to you on that one, Al.
Nice. Yeah, no.
I'm just gonna mute you for a second.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Can you imagine now with the rose quartz on that? That's beautiful, Tony.
Yeah, I found the stick. It's got 3 prongs. I was like, no, I got to make this into like a wizard staff. And yeah, it's a 5-foot staff, all done in the lightning bolt wood burn pattern. And
Very nice. What do you guys think? Look at that. You think Tony does top quality work.
well, originally I had planned to put an LED light in the bottom, so I
So
could
it would light up through it.
light up that rock, you know, because it is a clear carnelian agate. You know, it's an orange one, not the bright red that I love, but it was pretty cool.
Good night,
That is-
Tea and Fishkeeper.
Beautiful.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
But yeah, I
Hi,
did a
Brenda.
giveaway on Facebook for that. I don't even remember who won.
Well, it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you.
It wasn't me.
I'm waiting for Tony to hit someplace that's got turquoise.
Me too.
I'd be so
Well, actually,
honored
the
if
wife's
she got-
pushing that one.
Yeah.
She really wants me to polish up some turquoise and do some turquoise jewelry.
Yeah.
But
put me on the list.
Every
with your
time,
wife.
every time we get close to that area, that's not
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Well, put me on the list with your wife. I'm second in line.
You already got one of my rocks. You don't need another.
Yeah, but I can't wear it because of the wire. But I have it every time I wake up in the morning. It's right there hanging. I can see
Yeah.
it. But the turquoise, I got a turquoise pendant that I absolutely love, and then my turquoise ring that I wear all the time.
I talked to a guy last year that does the crafting of the turquoise and puts it into the bracelets and the Indian jewelry.
Yeah.
I was like, man, how do you drill those holes through that stuff? And he's like, yeah, it takes forever.
Yeah, I mean, turquoise is part of me, and I'm part of turquoise. I've been wearing it since I was a kid, like 11 years old, 12 years old.
Yeah, I wear the carnelian.
Yeah. Usually, if I can find it, it's like black. A good one. It's like black onyx and the turquoise. The two. I wear the
Black
two
onyx is
usually.
awesome too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Two
Not
of my
finding that
favorite
around
colors.
here.
I had a couple of pieces of obsidian. I really like that.
It makes good toys. Obsidian does.
Obsidian.
I polished
It is,
up a bunch of obsidian at one point, just scraps from my flint knapping. And it did not work out in my favor at all.
No.
The obsidian kills itself. So that if you want to polish it, use a handheld polisher, you know, like a stand polisher, and do it
Yeah.
with your hands. Don't put it in a tumbler.
Turquoise with
Turquoise with a
pyrite.
pyrite. That's cool. I've seen some of that.
I have
It's
to
got
look
that
it up.
glint of
Okay.
gold into it, and that's pretty cool.
I had to look up pyrite for a second.
You don't know what pyrite is?
I now do. I just looked.
Okay, it's
You
fake
do
gold.
now. You do now.
I have some in storage in a what do you call it? Yahtzee cup wrapped in plastic. I found a whole bunch of pure pyrite. So I wrapped it in plastic and just shoved it in that cup so it never gets damaged. I don't even remember. It's probably been 20 years since I pulled it out of that cup. I have a lot of rocks in storage.
Weather's getting bad. Weather's getting bad.
I like turquoise also.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a really nice when it's done. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
once it's cleaned
I
up.
gotta stop. I got blisters coming out all over my hand.
They're not bleeding yet.
Well, thank you, Brenda.
Congrats, and thank you, Brenda.
Like this is my my pendant that I wear all the time.
Okay, I want to find a piece
Nice.
of that. That's for sure.
Okay. Sorry, well. Thank you, Brenda. I really appreciate that. I don't know why everything is highlighted on my screen. Okay, there we go.
But
Thank you so much.
My apologies, Al.
That's okay. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say I wear that all the time. I went to this place a couple of years ago that North Florida Fairground. They had artists and crafters. Not really a lot of crafters. More like it's supposed to be like an antique thing or whatever, but it wasn't. It was just people. Thank you. It was just people turning around and selling their wares. And there was this guy that made this, and he had like a whole big display of pendants and rings. I was checking out the rings. My daughter's like, "Mom, look at that pendant. It's gorgeous." So she put in $80 of it, and I paid the rest, and it was like a gift from her.
Nice.
Yeah. So I wear this all the time. I love this thing.
I'm gonna go get my turquoise necklace. Be back.
Here's a look at the staff full size. I don't know how it's going to come out in the video, but
Oh, yeah.
I knew I had a picture of that somewhere.
See, stuff like that, like that's right up my alley for something, you know, to have that. And I don't know if I'd ever take it out, but
I never did. I made
would
the thing and it sat there.
yeah, I would certainly have it like displayed properly somewhere, you know. So it's like when people come in, they're like, "Oh wow, look at that!" Like, yeah, don't touch it.
Yeah, I mean, I had it. Well, here I share this picture to show you. I had it sitting above this.
Oh yeah,
That would
Which,
be cool, Wyoming.
you know, this is all stuff I made except for the little knight on his horse. But
you mean
Oh,
you
I
didn't
want-
make
I
the
want
little
one of
knight and horse?
no, I didn't make that. That was a crazy find.
Okay, Brenda. I want one of your wooden spoons.
What? I haven't heard somebody
See
ask
you,
for a
Brenda.
spoon in forever.
Yeah, I have a collection. I have one from Anne and hand card from her uncle, and I absolutely love it, and I display it proudly.
Yeah, I got in this video. You can see a boat, which actually is a Viking boat.
Yeah,
It's full of rocks. You can't see them in there.
you can see a little bit at the front end.
Yeah,
of it.
but
Yeah.
it's full of rocks. I've got a drinking horn. I've got a horn for blowing.
Mhm.
sax, flute. And flute I still have. I actually have that right near me. And agates, furs, I've done all this stuff. The
Did
belts.
you do the basket?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
I
Thank
do
you,
basket
Brenda.
weaving too, yeah. The cup, the sword, the knife. I mean, it's not really
It
the
almost
best
looks like
view
a
of
cave
that.
art.
But see if I can find a picture of the whole thing. There we
That's
go.
awesome.
That was
Yeah.
my display case.
That is really nice.
And
Yeah.
the little sign down below is my last name in Nordic runes.
Wyoming Adventure says they like
Yeah.
the mug thing.
Oh, the Kuksa. Yeah.
Kuksa.
Kuksa. Yeah, I've made a few of those. Chad, the center of this you can see a piece of wood right at the front of the boat. And that is a piece of agatized wood, which I still have. I got that in storage. I kept that.
Well, that's the one I like to pretend my piece of my jewelry is. It looks like wood.
Everybody
that you
likes
sent
wood,
me.
right?
Okay.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a piece of wood.
I think that this,
Yeah.
maybe Tony will be able to tell me what this is. Look at how long that necklace is.
Can't tell. Kind of stuff.
I'm bringing it closer.
Yeah, I got to wait till it focuses here. Does Ronald have any teeth left? That's all quartz. That's all quartz. That's awesome.
Someone drilled all of those, and it's got
Yeah.
beads. It's got beads in between. But yeah, this is a necklace that I found somewhere.
I've seen ones like that are made out of tiger's eye.
Oh, Tiger's Eye is
The
beautiful.
one that this is the one that Tony sent
Tony
me.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave Al a kidney.
Yeah. It's a polished kidney bean.
That's
all
an
polished.
agate, but it's one of the rare ones I find of the brown agate.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's got all the veins through it.
I think that, the character you can find, plain rock just doesn't have character. But you find something that has all that character, like go out, like Rebecca does, walk down the driveway. Oh, that rock has character.
Yeah.
So now, this one I bought at a horse show. That
I'll check
It's a
that out,
three-
Wyoming.
it's the three strands of turquoise, and there's also red ones in here.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it
The red is
beautiful?
lapis,
Isn't it
isn't it?
beautiful? Yeah,
Lapis.
it's got some red in it.
quartz, yep.
That's pretty interesting.
I bought that on my 50th birthday. I can tell you how long I've had that thing.
I'm hoping to
And
hit some petrified forest this year on the way up north.
Here's my next. Here's my next one. This has got a dream catcher.
That's a bone.
Yeah, that is a bone.
Nice.
And this is my
so
my
much
last.
easier to drill a bone.
This is my last one.
Oh, I love the arrowhead.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
Yeah, a very good
Yeah.
touch.
This is the backside of the arrowhead, so it's not a real arrowhead, but it's still neat,
Yeah.
And this is leather, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's my collection of turquoise that I have, and then of course this one.
Now my
Cool.
finger hurts. Now my finger hurts. That's what it gets for sitting down trying to do it all by hand, right?
Yeah. Need an ice pack?
No, I'm just gonna get some water. Clean off the. I broke the blister so it wouldn't be annoying.
Yeah. I do
So I
that
just
every
wanna-
time too.
Yeah,
Rip
I
that
just
thing
want to clean
off.
the dirt off of it.
Oh, I don't even go that far. I use the dirt as a sealer.
Yeah, but I used my pliers to cut it with to bust the blister, so I figured I should clean it a little bit.
Thank
Right.
you. This black stuff, I have no idea what it is.
Black stuff. That's what it is.
I love what they did on this one. It has that screw type.
That's the little screw together clasp.
There's
yeah.
no way that's coming off of you. There's no way.
It eventually does for me. it will.
They can untwist, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're nice clasps, though. Let's get all this in a little pile so I don't track it everywhere.
You or the cat.
Well, it's more likely to be me, not Doris. Hi,
There we
Doris. The mention of which. Don't walk over here yet. Hang on.
Danny, if you're still here, I like your village.
What?
She posted a short on her Christmas village.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
cool.
Now everything looks blurry.
Not on this side.
I can't read the chat at all.
Like me, when I take off my glasses, I can't see nothing. It's like, okay.
Wyoming said it could be Black Jade or Jet, maybe.
Coming up?
Black Jade's a possibility.
Come on. Where'd
Hey,
that go,
Doris.
pussycat? Say hello to everybody. Say hi.
For me, I really
Hang on.
have to put my hands on the rock. I mean, some I can identify just on sight, no problem. But usually I have to put my hands on them, feel them, really look at them,
Signed up for
tell what it is. And I do know a lot of rocks.
Yep.
Good.
What's up, pussycat?
I do know I need to get some more amethyst. And there is one spot about 100 miles from here where I can get that. So I might make that
Well-
trip at some point.
I'll have to wait.
I'm interested to see when you get these.
We'll see what they come out looking like, you know?
Was not only what they come out looking like is I know there's quartz in there. There's 2 or 3 pieces of quartz, but there's a couple of pieces there that could be rose quartz, or they could be something completely different. I don't know.
Right.
That's the thing. Like,
I never worked with the other ones.
Pipe down, please.
like this one here.
Speak to you later. Bye-bye.
Wow.
See, that's a quartz. And it looks like it's got some infusion of granite in it, which is odd
Yeah,
for
this
your
is-
area.
But this is where I dug it out of the granite. That's
Yeah.
why that's there. This is like I said, it's one of those ones. It's just
Yeah, the tumbler
the
will
whole rock.
remove. Yeah, tumbler will
And-
remove the granite.
Yeah, because that's just on the surface. Because it's almost like these were cemented into the granite when the granite was forming. These were in there, and
Yeah.
it just all, you know.
When you see the video I'm putting out for tomorrow, you'll see how you find that kind of stuff in this
Hi,
hard
Magwood.
granite.
That one I know
Hey,
is
Madwood.
definitely reports. Hey, Madwood
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Yeah, and you'll see what Al's talking about, where the rocks are absolutely embedded into hard ground.
I mean, like some of these was only just the little, like this is what was showing.
Yeah,
And I dug it out, and is like a pebble, but the whole pebble was inside the rock. And until you dig it
just
out,
keep
you don't
going.
know what
You
don't
need to
even
get
know what
yourself a
shape you got.
good chisel and a good hammer, and
Okay, Tiffany, we'll see you when you get back.
See you, Tiffany.
Hey, that's
Hi,
Tiffany.
Tiff.
She's not leaving.
She
Leaving.
said-
She's just out of
No,
the
no,
yard.
she's just stepping away for a minute. That's all.
I didn't even know she was in here. I missed that.
Oh yeah, she's
Hi,
been here.
Tiff.
once. And that's like this one here,
I love the layered rocks.
Oh,
but it's flat. It
Yeah,
wasn't. I just picked this up. I was like, it almost looked like wood, but it's not.
I found a lot of rocks that are so layered. It's like, oh my gosh, that petrified wood? No, it's just a layered rock.
And there's another piece of quartz, but it's got black.
The black comes out so good from the polishing.
Yeah.
Oh my! I mean,
And this one is like this. This side here is black, and then the other side is white, almost. So I think it'll look
Yeah, I
better
don't
when
have
it
any-
throws it through.
black from this last batch. Oh,
And then there's
the
ones.
red definitely comes out too, but you can't see.
Oh,
the red.
nice.
This
And
is
that's
a
like-
bright red.
That almost looks like this.
Yeah. I mean, once they're done, you don't know.
No, you're not
Like,
gonna know
like
until
you're
it's
saying, you
polished.
get the quartz with the mix of black,
Yep.
and that's what you come up with. You know.
Nice.
That
Whoops.
was a good drop.
Whoops.
Don't do that. Dang computer.
what is a banded CHERT?
Yeah, this last polish wasn't a bad
Banded shirt.
ball.
I've never heard of.
Definitely
Banded.
some pretty cool
Shirt.
ones.
Shirt is a stone.
This is brown and black. Ah, my lighting just not doing it justice.
This one here, Tony. When I held this one up
But
to the
I
light,
still have to wash these rocks. I haven't even washed them since I got done polishing, so they're not very bright.
this
And then
is more like
once in a while you find something like this.
yeah, this is more like the pieces of rose quartz that I'm used to seeing. Because this one, when you hold it up to the light, it's pink going all the way through it. Or it's not just surface or anything. Like this whole
I
thing
hate
is
you.
like a pinkish color. So this is really nice piece. This one.
Lost my audio.
Let's see. Oh, he's gone. But that's that stone when you put the light into it.
Oh wow!
I think that one, like just the dark band in the middle of it. There he is again. You hear us now?
Can you hear us?
No, I'm not hearing anything again.
Beer for breakfast, facts for snacks. Hey, how's it going? But this in here.
Wow, that is beautiful.
That's what I was doing. I was down, sat down, picking up these rocks and holding them up to the sun. It's like, oh, the light shines for that one. The light shines for this one. You see, a lot of them got. It's hard to see it, but there's a lot of them got pink color in them.
Redford, Ontario. Wow, got another fellow Canadian.
Yes, that's Drew.
I-
Drew? Tony's playing puppets.
Hey, I dropped a rock on my keyboard. It shut off my audio. It shut off my video.
Do you got it all back now?
Hoping so.
Okay. Did you see that stone I had the light shine through
No.
it?
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah. There's a dark band right in the middle of that stone.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw that.
thinking when you polish it, that dark band might stay there a bit.
I've been thinking about getting drill bits and putting micro LEDs in some of these rocks. Because you
Yeah,
can get a
that would
micro
be-
LED with a really small battery.
That
Or-
would be interesting too.
A lot of times I've sold displays for rocks where I put an LED in a base and put the rock on the base.
That's a different one there that I got.
Yeah.
Trying to block out the flashlight so it's just shining through the rock.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I was doing. As I was just telling them, that's what I was doing when I was down looking for these. I used to be holding them up to the sun and it's like, I can see some
Yeah.
light through that one, so I'll throw that one in the bag. I can see some light through that one, so I'll throw that one in the bag.
I do that a lot.
And I got a couple there that are like that one is just solid, but it's a different color. It's like a reddish.
If you find a black and gray rock, not see-through or anything, just black and gray, you wouldn't believe how beautiful they polish out. I mean, that's another thing. When you walking down your driveway, Rebecca, looking at those rocks, some of those ones you don't even look at. Because I went out one time and I said, heck with it, grabbed a handful out of the driveway, threw it in a tumbler, didn't even look at the rocks. I came out with a bunch of beautiful rocks, which I sold every single one of those at a festival in jewelry.
My driveway is asphalt, so it's the road I live on that I find
Ah.
the rocks. Yeah, it's the road. And they're coming from a quarry that's close to me.
That's, to me, is the better part. I like seeing rocks from around the world, you know. Like Al, he's picking rocks out of Newfoundland, and there's nothing up there.
Hey, I wouldn't say nothing.
Okay,
So I
Al's-
think when you get these, Tony, you're going to be very pleasantly surprised at how they look. And I'm going to leave them like this in the bag loose, so maybe they'll rattle around and half polish on their way there.
Well, Rebecca, she sent me a bunch of them, and some of these
And-
were stuff I couldn't tumble for sure.
If I get a chance, I'm
Beautiful
going to
rocks,
get you
though.
some more.
I love the crystal
Provided
spears, the crystal spears. They're just so cool looking. I actually
Like it,
gave
Luke?
away a couple of those to my kid because he's like, "You gonna share?" I told him flat out,
tried
no.
But alrighty, guys. Oh, go ahead, Rebecca.
I've tried to use a loop, and I'm guessing because of my lazy eye, I haven't been able to do it.
Yeah.
Being able to use a loop. It would be
Oh.
nice if I could learn how to do that, but
Yay. I'm gonna call it here now, guys. It's been a little over 2 hours, and I am
I was getting hungry.
hungry. It's down after supper. It's like almost going for 7 here, so it's hungry time. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping in. Brenda, I know you still have it running. Thank you so much for joining my membership program. I really appreciate that. Everything always helps. It's all good. Thank you so much. Appreciate every single one of you guys for coming in, showing up, and just hanging out for a while, having a conversation. We pretty much had all rock talk today, which is good. I like rocks. Rocks are a part of nature. And there's some really interesting little ones out there that you can find. And this guy right here is the one to tell you all about them. Guys, go check out each and every one of these guys that's up on panel. We got Stone Wolf Outdoors, not Stone Wolf Camping, because I always say Stone Wolf Camping, but Stone Wolf
Well,
Outdoors.
what do you think I got it saying Stone Wolf Outdoors now?
Rebecca touched by Aaron, and we have Peaceful Days, who has been pretty quiet actually,
I'm still waking up.
strangely enough.
But
Give
also
her
Monday
10
night-
minutes, she'd be back to sleep in her chair.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm up until midnight.
I know, Madwood, but I've been on for over 2 hours now, and I am quite hungry. And yep, beer for breakfast, facts for snacks. He's going to check out all of you guys. There's another channel to check out too.
Sweet. Let me check that out now.
Yeah.
Well, can't do it till
So